my goodness, I'm tired. I am very, very tired. But the good news is I am like 92% done with packing all the pre-orders for Twilight Masquerade. I still have a ton of product left to open up to put together the Fanny Master Set. We're putting together a master set of every single card from Twilight Masquerade. We do this for every set, so that way I can give it to one lucky subscriber. We've got a custom etched binder that was made for us by a member of the fan clan. I hope to have this video done showing off the master set by Tuesday. But if I can't do Tuesday, it's going to end up being Wednesday or Thursday. It's going to end up being Thursday. It might be Tuesday. We'll see how it goes over the next couple days. I still have a lot to do. I still have to get all the singles scanned in and upload. It's a lot. There's a lot going on right now. I'm very tired, but I'm loving every second of it. Wouldn't have it any other way. Also, it is day 140. I did not think I would make it this long. We have done content 140 straight days. Today is day 140. We are going to make it to June 1st. And then I think we might let the streak... I'm going to seriously consider redoing things, re-switching my mindset, trying to tell more of a story, record more competitive content, kind of change things up a little bit. I want to get away. I love Market Talk, and I want to continue doing Market Talk, but I kind of want to... I don't want to only do Market Talk. I love the competitive game. I love going to leagues. Like, I just really want to enjoy this. So you can let me know in the comment section down below what you think of all that. I really appreciate you guys being here. I really appreciate you hitting the subscribe button. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. You make this all worthwhile. So this 140 days have just completely flown by. But we've had a short, a live, or a long form content video for 140 straight days on YouTube. It's been absolutely nuts. And Pokemon cards have literally changed over... This segue doesn't work at all over the last 140 days, but they've changed a lot more over the past 5 years. This doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Anyways, I'm going to jump right into the guts of the video, and what I want to talk to you about today involves Pokemon card distribution. So first of all, before I jump into the actual video, I do want to say, so this is just a couple distributors, stock that's available at a couple of distributors. This is not every single distributor out there, every Pokemon card distributor. So there's probably, I don't even know, you can look at the list, you can Google the list of all the Pokemon card distributors that are in the United States, and they have other ones that are all around the world. Not as many in other countries as they do in the United States. Like over in the UK, there's only a couple. I think in Canada, there's only one. So very few and far between in other countries, but the United States has like, I don't know, 15 or 20, like quite a few of them that supply Pokemon cards at wholesale pricing. So you can go out, you can get a resale certificate. Depending on what state you live in, every state has different rules, different requirements. Nowadays, you kind of have to own a brick and mortar store as opposed to pre-pandemic where you could do an online local game store. Pokemon was one of the trading card companies that did not require you to have a brick and mortar store, but now a lot of distribution channels do require that just because things got so nuts, things got out of control, and they were getting applications, multiple times every minute. It seemed like it was absolutely crazy. But prior to the pandemic, you could order a lot of stuff really easy from wholesale distributors. You could order booster boxes. Even during the beginning of the pandemic, I remember ordering tons of booster boxes, Evolutions, Burning Shadows, Guardians Rising, Primal Clash, like a lot of stuff from the XY era, a lot of stuff from the Sun and Moon era, despite the fact that we were already in the Sword and Shield era. So I remember doing that all the way up to like Darkness Ablaze, where I could still get my hands on a lot of stuff. Nowadays, it's not like that anymore. Here we are, smack dab in the middle of the Scarlet and Violet generation, and if you want to order Sword and Shield products, it is slim pickings. It is few and far between. So that's what we're going to look at in today's presentation, is we're going to look at what's still available for Sword and Shield products at these distributors. Now, every distributor is different. There could be other distributors that are out there that have quite a bit of stock when it comes to Sword and Shield products. These are just the ones that I work with, and this is all that's available. I went to go place an order to see what I could all get so that way I could replenish some inventory, things like that. And I want to make sure that I have packs available for pack breaks without having to, charge more. I want to keep it at MSRP, below MSRP when we continue doing pack breaks for as long as I possibly can. And I'll offer this variety, throughout the Sword and Shield generation, because I'm already seeing rip-in ships in places like that start charging, $12, $13 for evolving skies is absolutely insane to me. So I charge $5.99, and we do fail packs. If you don't get enough, if you don't get the hits that you should get get 3 hits in 10 packs. Like that I mean, come on. If we don't get that, then we'll open more packs for free until it happens. But I wanted to replenish some of that inventory, and I'm like, holy buckets, there's just nothing left. Like, it's all gone. You can still order limited amounts of some booster boxes, maybe a couple, maybe like Silver Tempest. Maybe you can get a Silver Tempest booster box, but you get limited to like 1. And it's market pricing. Like, you don't get wholesale pricing on a lot of stuff anymore. So I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm going to flip you guys around so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But here we are, smack dab in the middle of Scarlet and Violet, and you cannot order a whole lot of Sword and Shield. So we're breaking it down by collection boxes, and it's a good thing. Like, we talked before about how many collection boxes and tins and things like that have come out throughout the years. Pre-pandemic, there wasn't that much. I remember having my online LGS, in 2015, 2016, 2017, we would just order booster boxes. Unless there was a card that came out in a collection box that was very important to deck building. I remember when Lucario GX came out. Lucario GX was a big card for competitive play. It had a lot of potential, so we would order a fair amount of that. I remember when the first Trainer's Toolkit came out, and it had the Dedenne GX in there. Dedenne was an important card for deck usage, so we ordered a fair amount of that. But they did not spit out collection boxes all over the place like what Pokemon does now. And it's kind of a good thing that Pokemon did that during the Sword and Shield era, because otherwise we wouldn't have access to any Sword and Shield packs really at all anymore. So we're starting out just kind of going in order. I just remember only ordering booster boxes and then Elite Trainer boxes. And nowadays, you kind of have to order a ton of stuff if you want to keep allocations fairly firm. So this is the Annihilate EX collection box. This came out during the Scarlet and Violet era, but did have a Lost Origin booster pack in it. So you can still buy this at certain distributors. You can probably still find some of them in store. The price point up there is the MSRP price. Obviously, wholesale distribution, it's going to be cheaper. You might be able to find this out and about for cheaper, and that's another reason I wanted to talk about it. If you're looking to still order some Sword and Shield packs, if you still want to rip some Sword and Shield packs and you see how expensive booster boxes are looking, you're going to the store, and a lot of big box stores like Target, like Walmart, they're going to stock the newer sets. Those marketing companies are going to stock a lot of the newer sets, a lot of stuff like Twilight Masquerade that comes out next Friday, a lot of stuff like Temporal Forces, and pretty much Scarlet and Violet base onward. You're not going to find a whole lot, but if you're looking for a collection box that does have a little bit of Sword and Shield option in it, Sword and Shield era, these are what you're going to look for. And if you're like, oh, I'm going to go online, I'm going to look at eBay, or I'm going to look at TCG Player, or maybe whatever your favorite online LGS might be. They might have some of these in stock, so that way you know what to expect if you're still looking to get a little bit of Sword and Shield. But this one's $22. Basically breaks down to about $5.50 per pack, which is a couple dollars above, or about $1 above MSRP per pack. You do get one Scarlet and Violet base, which ideally isn't the one that you want, but that's not that bad when you consider the fact that the other 3 packs are 2 Paldea Evolved and 1 Lost Origin. You do get the Annihilate EX promo, you get the Primeape and the Mankey. Like I said, it breaks down to $5.50 per pack, but it does come with 1 Lost Origin. Like I said, these are still available at distribution, so these can still be ordered. I don't know for how much longer, because a lot of LGSs, a lot of brick and mortar stores are kind of looking to see what Sword and Shield packs they can still get, so these get broken down all the time. Here's the Cyclizar EX collection box. This one also $21.99. This one not quite as good because you get 2 Scarlet and Violet base. However, you do get 2 Sword and Shield era packs. You get 1 Silver Tempest and 1 Lost Origin. You also get the Rotom, the Cyclizar EX, and the Jumbo Cyclizar. Price per pack, again, breaks down to about $5.50. You might still see these out and about. This came out right around the time of Scarlet and Violet base, which is why it's got 2 Scarlet and Violet base packs in it, but still a Silver Tempest and a Lost Origin, which isn't too terrible. Then we've got the Cyrus and Clara premium collection boxes. You can probably still find the Juniper boxes out there as well. Those will come with an Evolving Skies. These do not. So these retail for $39.99. Very similar to the Iono premium collection box that we just got, the premium tournament. Same thing as the Marnie one, same thing as the Juniper one. $40. It breaks down to about $5.71 per pack, but you do get the full art promo card in it. So if you like the Clara one, you can get the Clara one. If you like the Cyrus one, you can get the Cyrus one. It comes with the deck box, it comes with the sleeves, it comes with some coins, a code card, some other goodies that are in there as well. But the booster packs are all Sword and Shield era, which is actually really cool. So 2 Astral Radiance, 3 Silver Tempest, 1 Fusion Strike, and 1 Brilliant Stars. Again, no Evolving Skies and no Lost Origin, which is probably why these are still available at distribution, probably less than some of the other products. But 2 Astral Radiance, 3 Silver Tempest, so pretty much a lot of in-demand sets right now, a lot of sets that have sold out on the Pokemon Center website that companies can still get, and you can probably still find at a reasonable price if you're looking to crack some Sword and Shield products, so that's not that bad. the first partner Unova pack. I remember when these first partner packs were printed, and they said they were going to be printed very, very little. Like, there wouldn't be that much to them. You can still find just the Unova one is still somewhat available. This is when Pokemon was very confused at how much that they needed to go out and print. It was absolutely insane because they didn't understand how much demand was kind of hitting the market, and if it was going to be something that was going to be consistent, and what the longevity looked like. And let's face it, nobody really knew. Nobody knew what was going to happen and how it was going to continue to grow. And based off of the past year, how things happened in 2023 with the market really trending downward, nobody anticipated this spike that we've had now. A lot of people are referring to it as a bubble. A lot of people just don't know what's going on. But right now, Pokemon is very, very popular again. $9.99 is the MSRP price for this one. You should still be able to find these probably online for a fairly decent price point. This is, like I said, the Unova one in specific. Battle Styles and Sun and Moon base. So Sun and Moon base and Battle Styles. Price per pack, $5. Obviously, $5 seems a little bit expensive for Battle Styles, but not too bad for Sun and Moon base, which is actually pretty good. You do get the promo card that comes in here, the big jumbo card that comes in there as well, so that's not too bad. Lost Origin, this is all that's left that I could find at my distribution channels. There could be other ones that I don't necessarily partner up with that have maybe build and battle stadiums or build and battle boxes or something like that, but the few distributors that I work with, they just have Lost Origin Elite Trainer boxes that are left, and that's it. $39.99 is obviously the MSRP for these Elite Trainer boxes. It comes with 8 Lost Origin. You do get the other goodies that are inside, like the sleeves and the code card. This does not come with a promo card at all. Remember, this is the old MSRP pricing because it's the Sword and Shield era. Breaks down to basically $5 per pack, but this should go to show you that it does seem like Lost Origin should stay fairly cheap as far as price point per booster pack goes. We talk about average value a lot. We talk about your value per booster per booster pack, and that's kind of the most important thing. You want to make sure that if you're opening Sword and Shield, you're paying under MSRP for basically every single booster pack, and then you have potential to pull maybe a trainer card or something in there that's going to bring that average value down a little bit more. $5 per booster pack for Lost Origin, obviously pretty expensive, but you might still be able to find these at, at a cheaper rate than that. The Mabo Stiff EX collection box from a Boss Stiff. This one is $21.99, so like the other collection boxes that we looked at, this one has a Silver Tempest in it. Other than that, it's all Scarlet and Violet era. $5.50 is the breakdown for price per pack. Comes with 1 Obsidian Flames and 2 Paradox Rift as well, so this came out right after Paradox Rift release, but it does have a Silver Tempest booster pack in it. Comes with the Boss Stiff EX promo card and the Jumbo, and then the Mischief for the regular art card as well, regular art promo card. Paldea Legends tin, these are $27, but they do come with a couple of Sword and Shield era packs. Price per pack on this is $5.40. $27 is the price point. It comes with a Koraidon EX, or I believe there's also a Miraidon EX promo as well, depending on the Paldea Legend tin variant that you get. 2 Paldea Evolved, which is really good. 1 Scarlet and Violet base, 1 Brilliant Stars, and 1 Silver Tempest. So if you're looking to open up some Brilliant Stars, some Silver Tempest, you could get these, $27. Probably find them cheaper for that as well, but these are called the Paldea Legends tin. And then you've got Silver Tempest in general. It still seems to have some availability, not booster boxes. And like I said, some of the Sword and Shield era booster boxes might still have some availability when it comes to wholesale distributors, but they're probably limited and they're probably charging market price. So this one in specific, I could still find booster bundles for $23.94 is the MSRP price. That comes with 6 Silver Tempest packs. Breaks it down to about $3.99 per pack. So still lots of room for Silver Tempest. $39.99 for the Elite Trainer box. That comes with 8 Silver Tempest packs. Breaks it down to $5 per pack. And then you've got the Build and Battle Stadiums, which they don't seem to be printing anymore. Those are definitely something that you should be able to look for or look at when it comes to online stores. Those didn't sell very well. You might be able to find them at discounted rates and with 12 booster packs. Remember, before Scarlet and Violet started, they came with 12 booster packs. After Scarlet and Violet generation started, they came with 11 booster packs instead. So you get 4 in each Build and Battle kit, and then an additional 4 booster packs in the Build and Battle Stadiums for the Sword and Shield generation. So that breaks it down to about $5. But you might be able to find some of the Sword and Shield era if you look for like Lost Origin, Brilliant Stars. Definitely not Evolving Skies, but Fusion Strike. Some of those other ones you might be able to find them for $35 to $40, which is going to bring that price per pack down quite a bit, which, like I said, is kind of what we look at. Here's the Trainer's Toolkit from 2023. This is the one with the Arceus and the Arceus V-Star, so this is a very, very good Trainer's Toolkit. It does come with a bunch of common and uncommon trainer cards, things like that. Probably not ideal if you're learning to play right now because rotation has happened, but if you're somebody who needs Arceus and Arceus V-Star because you want to learn the game, Arceus and Arceus V-Star are going to be in competitive play for at least the next year, probably up until like April of next year when they do rotation again, but $34.99 is the price point on this. A little bit more expensive per booster pack because you only get 4, but you do get the promo cards and those Arceus V-Star cards. That's probably about $10 worth of value just by those two alone. So that brings it down to about $24 for those 4 booster packs. Still a little bit expensive when you calculate the fact that it's about $6 per booster pack then, but 2 Paldea Evolved, 1 Scarlet and Violet base, and then 1 Silver Tempest, which really isn't that bad. Pokemon Go is starting to slow down. No more Elite Trainer boxes, $49.99. This is the V-Star, Dragonite V-Star deck holder. This is pretty much all that's left when it comes to Pokemon Go. This breaks down to about $5.56. You do get that Dragonite V and the Dragonite V-Star promo card in here as well, but you get 9 Pokemon Go booster packs, and this is it's a nicer quality Pokeball than what we have with those tins. This is more of like a plastic. It's a little bit higher quality, and like I said, it's a deck holder, so it holds a deck. It's not ideal to take to like a tournament or anything like that because it's still pretty bulky. And then we've got Crown Zenith, so there is still Crown Zenith Elite Trainer boxes. We should still see Crown Zenith at a decent price point for quite some time. I talked about Crown Zenith, I think, last week, and some of the prices that are starting to go up when it comes to single pricing, and even some of the sealed product. But there's still some available out there. So you've got both versions of the Morpeko. This is the Morpeko V Union box right up here. That's the playmat collection box. But there's another one that came out as well. That breaks down to about $8 per pack because it comes with 5 booster packs, but it does have the playmat that comes with it as well. If you remember, there was a special that came on one for like the Walmart deal, and there was another Morpeko box that came out that did not have the playmat in it. I think those are still available as well. The Galar Bird tins up there, $24.99, come with 5 Crown Zenith booster packs, which breaks down to about $5 per booster pack. And same thing with the Elite Trainer box. That comes with that Lucario V-Star as well. 10 Crown Zenith booster packs, breaks down to about $5 per booster pack. That's it. That's pretty much all she wrote when it comes to what is still available that still has some Sword and Shield product. After that, it's pretty much all Scarlet and Violet generation, and Pokemon has done a good job of really starting to back off on what they're printing. We might see Temporal Forces, we might see Paldea Evolved hit shelves again, like that might get reprinted, but as of right now, those products are low on stock in some of the areas, and Pokemon, I would assume they will reprint to demand, but since those products are still in rotation, they're going to want those to be relatively affordable for quite some time, but not necessarily Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield really starting to rotate out. Pretty much all of the Sword and Shield block is going to rotate by April, so 9-10 months from now, probably going to rotate out of standard format, so even up to Crown Zenith, you're probably going to have Scarlet and Violet base on as the next rotation, so we'll be very interested to see how that all unfolds, but I don't think we're really going to see a whole lot of reprints anymore when it comes to some of this stuff. There is times when Pokemon moves product around, like if there's an excessive amount in Canada or in the UK, they'll take stuff from distribution centers over there and bring it over to the US, or if we have a large amount over here, they'll send some over there. You never know what's going to happen, but it is starting to slow down when it comes to Sword and Shield. It's truly the end of an era. Sword and Shield it saw some huge increases of popularity with Pokemon. It's probably something that nobody's really ever experienced before when it comes to Pokemon card popularity. It's insane. But Scarlet and Violet obviously has been a nice transition, much cheaper, much more affordable. Pull rates were great up until really the last set with Temporal Forces. It looks like they're continuing with that with Twilight Masquerade, where it's a little bit harder to pull some of those special illustration rares, some of those hyper rares, but the artwork, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, in Scarlet and Violet is unbeatable. Like, it is absolutely gorgeous. Even better than what we saw from the Sword and Shield era. So truly the end of an era, but we will see how things unfold over the next several weeks, but definitely keep an eye out for, these products. If you're out shopping or if you're out looking online, and you want to open up some Sword and Shield packs or have a little bit of variety, there's still some options out there, albeit they're starting to get limited. So I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Leave a like, leave a comment. It goes a really long way for the algorithm, but most importantly, thank you just for being here. I love you guys. I really appreciate you. I will be back tomorrow still with another short. We got to make it until at least June 1st. We are at 140 days, which is insane. But thank you guys so much for everything. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Until next time, peace!